Listen, I know that you're tired and you're most likely ready to quit. Trust me, I have been there too. And to be honest with you, I have been feeling like this lately myself. We have all been on this journey. We have all been on this road trying to achieve and obtain all of the things that God has for us in this season. And it's been rough. This entire year, these past few years have been rough. And I get it. I was, like I said, sitting on the edge of my bed the other day, like, Lord, I don't want to go to work today. I don't know how much more I can do this, but I came to encourage you today. Right now is not the time to quit. And I know a lot of times entertaining the idea that quitting is easy, to be honest with you, is really not as easy because if you think about how far you've already come on this journey and how much work you put in, how much time you put in, how much you've already accomplished, how many failures and mistakes you've learned from in this time, you have to think about, will it be worth it in this uncertain time to quit? Will it be worth it to stop, right now and not see what the end will be? And I just want to remind you, too, that even some of the most well put together people are out here struggling as well. They just know how to make the struggle look good. So when people say you're not alone, that is a true statement. I think we've gotten adapted to making the struggle look good. And so it can be deceiving at times to others, but really deep down inside, everybody around us is struggling. I'm not saying everybody is going through a struggle at the same time, but at some point, we've all had a struggle and had uncertain times and was ready to quit. I want to share with you an example of a time I had to get down deep with God and continue to get in His Word and seek His face and pray so that I can get the God led perseverance that I needed to continue my journey. It was right during this time, and it's been recently since I started this journey. The enemy will come along and wear you out with a lot of things: worry, stress. Oh, I got to do content. Oh, I got to show up consistently. I got to show up on every platform. And I got in a funk the other day, and I was like, I do not want to do this. Like, I did not ask for this. And that's another thing about a lot of times we see people on assignments and we wonder, like, well, how did they get there? And sometimes we might find ourselves being jealous of them being in a certain position. A lot of times people didn't ask to be there. God has instructed them to be there and they're just being obedient. But with all of that said, it can be a lot to show up. It can be a lot, to be in a certain position. And what I had to do was consult with God, like, God, I don't see where this is leading me to. I don't know what you called me over here to do, but give me the strength to continue. Like, give me the perseverance to run this race a little bit longer. Because I really do want to see what the end will be. But sometimes my flesh get in the way and I'm like, you know what? Forget all of this. I don't want to do it, but something in me just keeps getting me up, keeps having me to keep going. And so that's why I wanted to make this video, to encourage you to keep going. So I want to leave you with some actionable steps that could possibly help you when you're feeling drained, tired, and ready to quit. Always allow yourself to rest. First, you want to acknowledge that you're feeling this way and be graceful with yourself, because this is a new thing for you, or if this is something that you've been doing, you have to give yourself grace because we do get tired. Next, you want to also surround yourself with a community of people who will keep you going, who will feed you, and who will tell you, hey, this is something that you can do. This is something that you have to continue on this journey. And then the next step I would say is seek God's presence. Get into your word, get into prayer, learn how to surrender, learn how to tell God, hey, this is too much for me. This is heavy. Can you help me with this? Can you take it from me? Or can you give me a new insight in a new direction or a new approach so that I can see this thing differently? And I want to leave you with this. The moment that you're ready to quit, the moment that you're ready to give up is right before your breakthrough comes. So I want to encourage you to hold on, because your journey is definitely worth it. And also, too, if you watched this far, share in the comments with me some struggles that you're having right now, or a struggle that you've been through and how you persevered and how you motivated yourself to keep going. And if you're like, Sierra, I'm just too down right now to even get to gather up the words and the strength to say what needs to be said, or I just don't know which way or direction to go ahead and tap the link in the bio and book a free exploratory session with me so that we can get a game plan together. We can identify what's holding you back and see what we can do to move you forward in this season, because we cannot afford to let our feelings get in the way of the promises of God, get in the way of our jobs, get in the way of our journeys, because if we do that, we will miss out, and we don't want to miss out on our blessings. I don't want you to miss out on your blessings. So that's why I'm able to hold space for you to do that. And I encourage you to do that. The quicker you do that, the quicker you can get to your assignment and get to your journey, the more rewarding it will be for you. So I can't wait to connect with you, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Have a blessed evening.